Transition Center. Today's webcast topic will discuss employment networking, and we'll discuss how you can use networking tools to get a job interview and possibly get the job. Did you know that research shows that 80 to 85% of people get their jobs through networking? I mean, it's successful, it works, especially in today's tough economic environment. It is more important to use networking when seeking a job, since many jobs are not always advertised or publicly announced. So you are probably asking, how can I do it successfully? It's important to talk with your family members, maybe your friends, a pastor, or other church members, maybe some old high school classmates, or maybe some classmates from college. Professionals such as your VR counselor, career center advisors, maybe your current or former teachers, they are also useful resources in networking. Inform them of your current job search and ask for help. Ask if there are any openings or information at their companies, their agencies, or their organizations. Oftentimes, those people will know about a job opening that is coming up soon inside their company or agency. Or they may know someone whose company is also hiring, even if it is part-time or a full-time position. Some people say, hey, I heard through my friend my friend Billy over at Acme Corporation that they're hiring 4 new people for accounting. They will soon advertise for job openings in 2 weeks. I will go ahead and I'll give you that job description so you can apply for those jobs. Or maybe another example, a person says, hey, John, there's a new construction project in next month on a big building and they need construction workers, especially carpenters. And I happen to know that you are good with carpentry, and you've also been looking for a job. Maybe we can meet next week, and I can go ahead and introduce you to the supervisor. Another hidden tool in networking is going out and doing volunteer work. It's important to go out, keep yourself busy, and be active. It's a good way to build your skills experience, which you can put down these skills in your resume or your job application. Volunteering or just taking on a project shows that you are capable of doing the project, and people will get to know your skills and talents better. Here's an example. You could do, let's see here, the chess club. Again, just to name a few examples, the chess club, a sports club, a senior center that may need your help with developing a budget for certain fundraisers, or maybe you're really good with spreadsheets, collecting money, counting money, and presenting a final budget report to the committee members. Or again, maybe if it's just something that if it's a certain skill that you can provide, this is a good way to volunteer and show off your skills. So again, there's many, many different ways that you can volunteer in showing off your skills. Now maybe you're asking yourself, how can I get started on this networking and being successful about it? Well, a good way to start is by using what's called a web graph. It's a piece of paper. You go ahead and you start with the circle and you put your name in the circle, and then you go ahead and you draw your connections with other companies and names. You collect that information, and I'll give you an example here. So again, you start with the center. You start with your name in the center, in this middle piece here. And then maybe you know someone, you can put their name in that circle and etc. And I can show you an expanded graph as well on how it works. So again, your name will go in the middle. And then maybe do some brainstorming. Maybe you have family members that you can add, a brother or sister, or maybe, again, a former classmate that you can add. Do some brainstorming, see who you can put into your network. Maybe it's a member of the chess club. You can certainly put that in there as well. Again, maybe it's a former teacher. Go ahead and add them. Maybe it's a high school classmate or an organization from high school that you were involved with. Your friends, certainly. Or a former coworker from other jobs, from previous jobs that you've had. You can certainly add those as well. If you have some local volunteer work that you've done, you can add that. You can add that organization, and then that'll expand out to more people. And again, brainstorm, just throw some ideas down and see what you come up with and see how your web graph can expand. Once you have it full, as many people that you can possibly add, and all your information is filled in, so what do you do next? Now you're ready for your resume. You can go ahead and you can put 2 and 2 together. You can review your information, and then you're ready to pull up your resume and start. You can go ahead and list all your contacts, all the name of your people, anything that can help you with your resume and developing your resume. These contacts can help you by passing your resume on to supervisors or other managers who are looking for good candidates. And we recommend that with each position you keep a copy of the job description at your home in a folder. That way you have a reference, and again, keep those in a folder at home so you have a reference. Again, the resume, it'll help you keep track and keep count of all the previous jobs that you've had. It'll also help filling out your paperwork easier as well, keeping that documentation of all the former positions that you've had. You can keep a list of those, and you can have that collective information. That'll help you develop a good, strong resume. And you can also add your letter of recommendation as well. That will definitely help you with your job search. You can look back and use your references, use that information that you filed. And again, it's important to have everything documented appropriately and responsibly. And this should be a fun project. Using the web of relationships, it can be done alone by yourself if you're typing your information, or you can also do it with a trusted friend or a family member. Also, you could use a career professional such as a VR counselor or a guidance counselor in high school. Either way, it's your preference, and anything that can help you succeed with this process. So it's like becoming a detective. You have to dig and explore and find as many names as you possibly can. Really gather that information and collect it to the best of your ability, and really enjoy this process and be creative. This is a great way to use employment and networking successfully.